So we've got the Salisbury in at last. Last night again we were at JP's machining that bracket for the caliper. The brake caliper now runs nice and true. That's not a problem. Everything bolted up really nice. We replaced the bottom bushings in the shocks. The axle is in. Let's have a look from underneath. There, what a beauty. Paul, you'll be driving around with that bloody light on, light all the time. So everything fitted great, didn't it, Paul? Except
the final piece of the jigsaw.
The final piece. As you can see, we've had problems with props. Do you want to explain it, Paul?
Well, it's a guess, but we think we've ordered a prop shaft to go with a Ashcroft heavy duty diff, but it turns out it's the same length as the one that was on the Puma originally. And our diff is a lot longer, so we actually need a shorter prop shaft.
Yeah, chaos and confusion, eh?
Yeah.
We had to modify the back plates a little bit, didn't we?
Yeah, little for the ABS sensor and...
Not much though. Hubs went in, everything's bolted up really nice. The little bracket at the top there, when you've got to move that little bracket, that worked out nice. All the brake pipes, because we didn't bleed the brakes at all, did we? We just hooked them up out the way. So that was easy. Getting it in. And maybe we should show them why we actually got the axle in, because you've got a video, haven't you, which we'll put in around about here and explain to them how he's got a... How long was the time lapse?
Time lapse, a couple of minutes, yeah.
A couple of minutes little video, so we'll show it. And we'll stop this video here and we'll come back. Right, so what we used is this little channel here that I made a long time ago for front axles. It's got just little half moons cut out of it, and the pin is here for a front axle, so that the diff goes over here, and the balance weights, it's nice if I put the pin in the jack here, it works out nice, except for the Salisbury. So I think Mark II is going to be longer, and also we used 2 jacks on this because the balance weight wasn't right. But it went in a real dream, didn't it, Paul?
Yeah, using both jacks together goes off.
It was like Torval and Dean, weren't we, putting this in? And these are on and look, that's a pile of parts we've got left. Yeah. Well, that one, and the pile over there, and some prop shafts.
It's a bit like an MFI kit.
It is, yeah, well, yeah, IKEA.
Yes.
But anyway, it went in really nice, we're pleased with it, but we're buggered till Monday. Aren't we? Yeah. Unlike Robinson Crusoe was buggered by Friday. So anyway, that's it. So we've got a couple of little bushes to tighten up, haven't we? These, what do we say? That little 3-bolt radius bush there is a bit loose, the nut's a bit loose. So we're going to tighten that up, but we can't do that until it's on the ground because the jack's on the support and that tank is in the way a little bit. But other than that, not too bad. Are we happy with that, Paul?
Yeah.
So we're going to pop the wheels on, take it outside, but I wanted you to have a look.
What 3 bolts are you on about?
Hmm?
What 3 bolts are you on?
These are at the point with bloody foot now. Oh. These ones here.
I
The bolts.
It's just got one big bolt.
Yeah, it's got 3 bolts holding it on a flange, but there's one big 30mm at the. There's a one big 30mm at the back.
Oh yeah, 3 here. I see them.
See what I mean? That's the only way I could describe it. And he's just going to fanny about a bit and wash it, eh? Wash all that muck out.
Yeah.
There's nothing else to do really. You could wash it in here, but it sprays everywhere.
Oh, no,
we have mud everywhere. Anyway, that's it. We might do a video of road testing, eh? But it does fit nice, and I really like that ARB cover, except for the bolts. We had a bit of a mess about with the bolts, didn't we, Paul?
Yeah, there's 3 different. Oh no, the bolts that are provided with that aren't the correct ones for the Salisbury diff.
So it comes with the packet with bolts in, doesn't it?
Yeah, separate.
Metric.
And there was some long ones, some intermediate ones, and some short
ones. And they don't tell you where they go.
No.
So we've spent a good half an hour trying to work it out. Oh, look, here he is, peg leg.
Oh, hello everybody.
It's not your birthday, go on.
Oh, all right, next year.
No, what are you going? Where have you been? Come here, we might make something out of this.
Want to be
Well, you look half decent today.
Thank you.
Where have you been? You've been on your holidays.
Yes.
Where have you been?
Sudbury, Perry Sound.
All right. Was it good?
Lots of family up there.
Did it rain?
It was beautiful at first.
Oh, that's no
it's
good.
like here, cold.
Yeah, it's miserable, isn't it? All right, so we're going to start. Right, last part of this video. We thought we were going to put an Ashcroft transmission differential in here, heavy duty one, which had a longer nose. And then because of the waiting time, we decided to put a Salisbury axle in that we rebuilt. There's no problem there. Now, 300 TDI Salisbury axle, 300 TDI type of LT230, one would assume it would be the same prop shaft. Wrong. They moved the transfer case back on the Puma, which we didn't know, because I don't really play around with these. So we got the 110 prop, and we took it down to our other machine shop, not JP, to have it cut and balanced. And we took 2 1/8 inch out of this prop. All right, 2 1/8, because they all work in inches here. But I'm going to measure it for you now, so you can see if you do a Salisbury, you've got to have a custom made shaft. Ooh. So it is just shy of 1 metre. It's 1 metre .3 or 39.5 inches. Now, 39.5 inches. Now, so, but one of the interesting things was this was a GKN prop shaft, wasn't it? It was a good quality one. Well, my machine shop man, where did he take them? He cut it here and took 2.5 inch or 2 1/8 inches out of it. Now, interestingly enough, I don't know if you can see on the reflection there, it had 2 half-assed pieces of tin tack welded to there, but when he balanced it, he had a weight here. No big deal. But he also had a weight on the other end as well. So this is a little bit more accurate balancing. Just goes to show that even if you get things off the shelf, doesn't always mean it's correct. How much did you charge us to do that? $75, wasn't it?
75 Canadian, yeah.
75 Canadian dollars to do it, and it's right. So that's why I don't mess about doing them. So, get it on, Paul.
All right.
Let's get it on, like Marvin Gaye. Hopefully, this is it. It won't be, will it? You know it won't be. So which way round does it go?
Slide the end to the gearbox.
Slide the end to the gearbox. Ooh. And these are nice because they're greasable. Greasable joints with caps on, look. Keep the dirt out. Right, let's get on with that. So there's the prop on, and it's just right. We've had it on the floor. You know, we've dropped the vehicle down and there's enough play and extension in that to be right. You don't want them so the splines are coming out the end because the rubber won't fit properly. Happy with that. Put new bolts on. So that should be it. You know, Paul, it isn't leaking oil yet. I can soon fix that. I'll drill a hole in the oil seal. All the bolts are tight, looking good. Job done. It only took us what? How many weeks did it take us to do that?
3.
3 weeks? Bloody hell, we might as well another week. Got the one from Ashcroft and save a lot of fannying about.
Yeah.
Oh well, never mind, but it is a better job. It is a better job.
Well,
And we got ABS in the Salisbury axle. There's a first. Well, probably. I don't know, maybe. Right, let's sign that bit off.